Italian, are you? I mean, are you Italian born?
I adopted into it.
and
I come from an area in New York where, you know, either you're Italian or Jewish. So,
which qualifies you to be a great Italian cook.
Exactly.
Yeah, all right.
Exactly.
So you know came into why the mission? Why this location? I mean, back then this was not the neighborhood that it is right now.
No, it was there were gates up in front of all the businesses. And
Yeah, it was a little scary. It was a little scary to walk around.
It was definitely a little sketchier back then, but we knew it was a great spot. We just knew it, and most importantly, the rent was cheap.
That this has been a great launching pad, the mission for many businesses, restaurants of all ethnicities, because I think it's one of the affordable entry points for people that are just getting started.
It's kind of a cultural hotbed for that reason. It's like so diverse in one neighborhood, so much stuff going on, and so much of it centered around food.
It's my favorite neighborhood to cook in, and I've cooked all over the city. The sum total of our aspirations was to open a restaurant our friends can afford to eat at, and that's kind of how it started.
Yeah.
And then Pizzeria was an offshoot of that. I mean, pizza too. Pizza is something everybody enjoys, and it was just, we didn't want to do a fancier place than Delfina. We wanted to do a downscale place than Delfina, and more approachable and even more democratic, I guess.
The thing about the pizzeria is like,
it is a lot of fun
it's
here.
a blast to come in, and the rock and roll is blaring, and people crowding the sidewalks, and people jammed in here.
Delfina is John Coltrane, and this is Iggy Pop.
right.
This is Iggy Pop.
This is
Pop,
definitely
John
Iggy Pop. Yeah, that's kind of how we differentiate.
That's interesting.
It too.
Yeah.
We try to carry that same vein through everything that we do here too. I mean, the cooks have a blast in the kitchen.
What is the experience that you'd like them to have when they are having your food, either on this side or on the more upscale side at Delfina?
I mean, we want to feed people. We want to take care of people, and that's the idea. We want them to feel taken care of, and we want them to have some delicious food. That's it. There's no reason that we have to follow these age-old rules and traditions when they don't make sense anymore. And if they do, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, it's something to be said for tradition. But if it doesn't make sense, why do it?
We also don't do table wine service. We just plop the bottle down
I
on the
love
table
those,
with a
the
couple
bottle
of
there.
glasses.
Yep. They're coming here for an experience that you're giving them, and it sounds like you've got a pretty good handle on what that experience should be.
My favorite time here is at night when there's a crowd of people out in front, and there's babies, and there's dogs, and there's someone playing guitar, and they're drinking wine, and somebody's smoking, God forbid. And I mean, everybody's enjoying themselves and having a great time.
But you've created the possibility of that experience for them. What does that feel like for you? When you
I feel like a proud father.
A proud father.
Yeah,
I love it.
I like seeing all of it coming together on the street and on the sidewalk, and every hand that's old enough to hold one having a Peroni or a glass of wine.
And you guys, from where you're cooking, you can actually see out into the street.
It's
you
so
see
cool.
it. Yeah.
That's another thing. We like our restaurants open. We have open kitchens because we want to interact. But we don't want to be stuck in the back. We want to be part of it. We want people to see the operations. There's a beauty in functionality, you know. And so when you can see how it works and it's working well, it's I don't know. It's a kind of completes or expands the experience.
What is that? What is it that drives you to go that extra mile? You know, to work as hard as you work, to create put that much thoughtfulness into everything. What is the
certain masochism, I think.
There's a lot of masochism that goes into it, but also, you know, we both just love to cook. Especially pizza creates obsession.
I always say that I have the best job in the world because of the so many facets that go into what I do on a daily basis. All day, every day, we have amazing people in our lives, and we can bring that in. So it's just incredibly rewarding.
It's like a compounding interest of obsession.
I like that. It is. It's like more than the sum of its parts. Really? But, and I would think, if your experience is anything like mine, that it actually kind of triggers even more creativity on your part because it opens up another window into that infinite world. And I mean, it's fun to talk about it.